Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Juan, back at it with another one. We're just outside right now getting that vitamin D, getting that sunlight, baby. Sorry I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in a few days. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my YouTube channel. I'm going to start trying to upload almost every day if I can, because I do want to grow this channel. This channel is not monetized yet because I do not have enough subscribers. So if you want to help me out, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about a very important topic. And the more I mature, the more time I spend on this earth, the more experiences I go through, the more I realize how true this topic really is. So basically, the majority of human beings on this planet are literally retarded, manipulative, evil, narcissistic. And if you allow people to influence your life, and if you give too much of yourself to the wrong people, you can literally ruin your entire life. Let me give you guys a perfect example. Yesterday, my friend hits me up for a ride. I don't even know if I'd actually call her a friend or not, because to me, a friend is a very meaningful word, and I'm not sure if she really fits the definition of a friend. But let's just say yesterday, I decided to give someone I know a ride. I've been giving her rides for a while. Sometimes she's paid me somewhat decently. Other times she hasn't. On my birthday, she actually paid me $100 to give her a ride. That was really nice. But yesterday, she only offered $30. And it was like a 30-minute drive there and back. So like an hour of driving total for $30. Not worth it. Not worth the miles on my car, not worth the gas. But because she paid me $100 the day before, my dumbass decided to say yes to the 30 that day. I should have just said no. But it gets even worse, guys. It gets even worse. Before we start driving into the city, I notice off in the distance, there's a huge cyclone cloud. It literally was a tornado. I didn't know at the time because I didn't check the weather, but there was literally an upcoming tornado. And I saw the cloud was a cyclone, and I pointed to it, and I told her, hey, that storm looks really bad. I don't think we should drive there. And she's like, no, we can. It's fine. I'm 39. I know how the weather works. It's not going to be that bad. Trust me. And then we drive straight into the tornado, straight into it. I'm lucky I didn't die. My car was shaking from the wind. The cars had to stop. We were in the middle of the highway, and every car put their hazards on and just stopped in the middle of the road because it was a tornado and it was raining. And so no one could drive. No one could see anything. It was literally a flood. We got a flood warning and a tornado warning. And we drove straight into it, literally straight into it. We had to drive like 10 miles per hour for like 30 minutes just to get out of the flood without hydroplaning. And we had to just park the car still for like 10 minutes because, again, we were in the middle of a tornado and there was so much rain and wind blowing we couldn't see anything because that's how tornadoes are. They kick up so much debris you can't see anything. And so I'm lucky my car didn't flip over. I'm lucky the tornado didn't blow another car onto my car. This actually happened yesterday. I was literally in the middle of a tornado because I let my friend convince me that it was okay to drive to the city. And what did she want to drive to the city for? I'm not really allowed to talk about it on YouTube, but let's just say she wanted to drive into the city for special substances. And again, I'm not trying to go against YouTube guidelines. I'm not saying anything, related to anything against YouTube guidelines. I'm just saying she wanted to drive to the city for special substances. And the fucked up part is her plug or her dealer is so shitty. I'm pretty sure he's giving her fake stuff because I'm not saying I don't condone doing drugs, kids. Again, this is just for entertainment and educational purposes, YouTube. I'm not going against your guidelines. But I may have tried some of her special substances with her because I wanted to see if it was good stuff. I felt sick. I didn't even feel high or anything. And she even told me, I know that what I get is good stuff because every time I do it, I get so fucked up. My ears start ringing and I get a massive headache and I feel like I'm about to throw up and I can barely walk. And I'm like, that's your definition of high, is feeling like sick? To me, that's not what high means. To me, high is when I smoke a joint and I feel great. I feel amazing. Colors look brighter. Music sounds better. Food tastes better. To me, getting high is when I drop acid and I start hearing sounds and smelling colors, and sex feels more intense, and you can see into different dimensions and realities. To me, getting high is getting spiritually connected with God when I eat mushrooms, not getting sick and feeling like I can barely walk and like my ears are ringing and I'm about to puke. So basically what I'm saying is we drove all the way to the city just to get scammed, basically, because whatever stuff her dealer is selling her is a scam. I know she's not actually getting high. That's how stupid some people are, I understand if you use drugs because you want to feel better, or you have a medical condition, or you have a health condition, or you actually want to get high and explore different layers of your mind. But if you're one of those people that does drugs that aren't even real because you fall for the lies your dealer tells you when he says, oh yeah, this is straight from Colombia, bro. Meanwhile, it's just baking soda mixed with rat poison. And if you're dumb enough to fall for that, you're one of those people that does drugs just to be cool, basically, just to fit in. Like, you're one of those people that buys hundreds of dollars worth of drugs just to smoke them with your friends, just to be cool. Like, yeah, man, we're smoking drugs, but you're not even actually getting high off it. You're just getting sick off it. That's a whole different level of stupidity. And if you're willing to drive through a tornado to spend hundreds of dollars just to get fake drugs, just to be cool with your friends, that's why you can't get anywhere in life. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to be productive. All they know how to do is waste time. A lot of people have more ego than common sense. While she drove us into this storm, I start complaining to her that she's driving too fast because I was letting her drive my car, and it was literally flooding. And her response was to yell at me and say, I'm 39, I know how to drive. Okay, you're 39, but you don't know how to read the sky when there's literally a tornado coming. You led me into a tornado. You're 39, but you don't know how to find a plug that sells you actual stuff that gets you lit. You only know how to find a plug that sells you rat poison mixed with baking soda and bleach. I guarantee you whatever he's selling her is completely fake. I guarantee it. It's not what he says it is at all. He says it's, the coolest, freshest, most Peruvian, Colombian brick to ever exist. And in reality, it's just baking soda mixed with rat poison. Like I said, I don't condone doing anything, kids, but I tried it with her to see, and I just felt sick. I didn't even feel 1% high. And I've tried that same drug from an actual good dealer that I found on my own before, and I felt high as fuck. So it wasn't the drug itself. It was the fact that what he was selling wasn't what he was saying it is. It's not like every time I do this drug, I don't feel anything. I've actually done this drug and gotten high before. It's just that, and again, I don't condone drugs. I'm just saying this for educational and entertainment purposes. So this is not going against YouTube guidelines. I'm actually saying to not do drugs in this video, because I'm saying what you don't know if what you're getting is real or fake on the streets. So do not do drugs off the street, period. Like, straight up, it's not safe. And like I said, the stuff she gets, it's not what her dealer says it is, because I've done the same thing before from my own source, and I felt completely high off it, like they say you're supposed to. So whatever she's getting is completely fake. And the fact that she's willing to drive through tornadoes to get it at the age of 39 is why she can't get anywhere in life. And this person got their car stolen like a month ago. They have no survival instincts. They bought a car like a month ago, and I was so proud of her for finally getting a car. I'm like, yay, my friend finally has a car. She doesn't have to use me for rides anymore. And then her car gets stolen. Her car literally gets stolen a month after she buys it. And it might have even been her boyfriend that helped someone steal it. And then she ended up still staying with her boyfriend because she's like, oh no, I actually don't think he stole it. How do you know? Isn't it a little bit suspicious that your car gets stolen right after you start dating this guy? And then she stays with the guy. She actually put me in the friend zone. And then she ends up dating a guy that's shorter, uglier, has all wrinkled skin, smokes cigarettes, I think. And she ended up dating a literal homeless guy and went and did heroin with him on the street for months. And she rejected me, And this guy's literally homeless. He doesn't have abs. He doesn't have muscles. So that's what I'm saying, is some women have no survival instinct. So don't be offended if you get rejected. Just move on to the next woman. You know what I mean? Because there's so many stupid people in today's society. If you can find one good woman, or if you're a woman, if you can find one good man, that's literally the accomplishment of the century. Like, that's incredible. Like, kudos to you, because it's not easy these days. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make a video and kind of rant and shoot the shit with you guys. Basically, I'm probably about to end the video here because I'm not sure how much storage is left on my phone, and I don't want it to cut me off in the middle of the video. I want to be the one to end it, you know, on my own terms. So basically, I'm grateful that you guys watched this video. The moral of this video is that most people are stupid in today's society, and if you let people lead your life, you will be led down a horrible, wrong, miserable, evil path. Whether it's you let a fiend tell you to drive through a tornado, whether it's you let a health influencer tell you what foods to eat when really your body knows better than anyone what it needs, whether it's you let the government tell you how to live your life, a lot of these agencies that you think have your best interest at heart, even I've had mechanics fuck my car up. You got to make sure you find a good mechanic. Be careful what mechanic you choose. Doctors. I've had doctors misdiagnose me. Like, anything you can think of that can go wrong with a professional, or even not a professional, but girlfriends, friends, siblings, parents, anything you can think of that can go wrong has gone wrong with my life. And so the moral of today's story and video is trust yourself above all. If your instincts are telling you that something isn't right, then listen to that above everyone else and stand up for yourself, because people might try to argue back with you. But I'm the type of person where if you want to try to argue with me, like, we're not going to play that game. I'll straight up cut you off and never speak to you again, because I don't have time to argue with people. And if you're not going to respect my free will to live my life the way that I know I need to elevate, then that means you don't care. A lot of these people don't care if you're alive or dead. They're so stupid. They just care. No, I don't care if that's not a storm. And then we drive straight through a tornado. Her brain was so pea-brained, she couldn't even look at a cyclone cloud and recognize that looked dangerous. I knew right away, yo, that looks dangerous. We shouldn't drive through that. And she's like, oh, it's nothing. I'm 39. I know how the weather works. And then we drive straight into a tornado. That's what I'm saying, is a lot of these people, you could do everything for them, and they don't even care if you're alive or dead. They don't even care to preserve your car. They don't even care to preserve your peace and your integrity and your well-being. So if you find people that actually care about you and want what's best for you, hold on to those people like your life depends on it. Because there's certain people that hold you up, and there's other people that hold you up. And when you can learn the difference, your life will elevate. So try to find good people if you can. That's something I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to start approaching more girls. I haven't been approaching as many girls as I should. I'm trying to get more numbers. I'm trying to put myself out there more. I'm trying to grow my online business, hence why I'm making these YouTube videos. Try to build a community of like-minded people, because that's very important for the conduciveness of your success in today's world. And sometimes it can be hard to find those people. It might only be 1 in every 100 people you meet. It might only be 1 in every 200 people you meet. So work on building up your social skills. That way, when you do run into those people that you connect with, you have the ability to you have the balls to actually ask for a girl's number. I had a girl approach me in public the other day that was literally a 10, and I didn't even ask for her number because I was so disoriented. So you got to I was talking to another employee at the grocery store to try to help me find a grocery item for an Instacart delivery. But I should have just told him, dude, I'll come back in a minute. This is my friend. I need to go talk to her. And I should have just gotten her number. Because the thing is, those opportunities where good people, she seemed like a good girl, don't always come every day. And so when they do, grab them like your life depends on it, because it does. Because being surrounded with the wrong people can be a survival a burden. It can actually make surviving harder, because when you're around people that have no survival instincts, they can get you into shitty situations, and you don't want to be around those types of people. But when you're around people with good survival instincts, they can actually create opportunities for you in your life. If you're around the right people, they can actually create positive opportunities for you. So it can go both ways. Keep that in mind and your life will be better. I hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys, and until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.